Exciting news, everybody! Hot Lap Racing is turning 1 year old today.
Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, I'm recording all this before July 16th, obviously, but I'm quite sure even the devs won't have posted anything special today. Which doesn't mean I can't. And while just doing basic recordings of the game, maybe to use some as B-roll for a review, I decided to pick the slowest car and drive a multi-class race on the winding random drift circuit to demonstrate how helpless the AI is. Which gave me an idea. I definitely want to drive one race on this track in reverse. You know, the AI is going to get a head start because I'll have to turn around first and foremost. But I am shockingly confident that it should be possible. Yeah, it's not difficult, take my word for it. So I started to wonder something else. If I set up a 9-race multi-class championship using the slowest car on tracks the game declares unsuitable for the fastest cars, where would I end up? So, let's meet our protagonist, shall we? The Morole Junior 60S, 400 kg of weight, 134 horsepower, a top speed of 174 km per hour. Compared to other cars in this game, this one is, well...
How are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
Oh, that wasn't the track it showed when I clicked to start this. Right, the game is a little bit buggy. Imagine that. I just out of curiosity checked the Steam database before recording, and I might be the only one playing this game right now at this moment in time, which wouldn't surprise me too much. Apparently the all-time player peak was on launch day with 27 players, which, ouch, you know, and since then it only went downhill. 2 players, 3 players, maybe 4 players at one point. It's not a horrible game, right? It's okay, but that's the problem. It's just okay, and the problems that it has, which are the AI, kind of pulls it down a whole lot. I think if this game had a passable AI that was competitive, 7th place, yeah, that's not bad. Considering that we drive the slowest car in this game, that's the thing that I mean, right? Like, we have all of these AI drivers, Jorik, Verne, and Tom Coronel. Would have been funny if Jacques Villeneuve was in it. And out of all of these, there's just a whole bunch that were slower than me, while definitely not driving slower cars. And that's one of the problems with the AI in this game. The licenses they have are... Oh, hang on. I spot the pretend BMW right next. Going past there. When I saw it at first, I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be a Mercedes, because the front is very BMW, and the rear is a little bit Mercedes-ish. Oh, can I bumper draft? No, you. Give me a push. Look at the strategies here. If this works, I might at least not finish in a horrible position. But like, they have... yeah, that's... I kinda missed that one. They have a ton of licenses in this game, which personally I don't know if they were necessary. Obviously I have no idea, I never developed a game. I don't know if you need to have licenses to be... okay, that was stupid. I don't know if you need to have licenses for people to be like, oh, I gotta have this game. And that's not what got me hyped about it when I bought it on release day on the Nintendo Switch last year. The thing that got me interested was really just the idea of a racing game with all of these different types of cars on the Switch. And I know, now you might be thinking, well, if you were hyped about the cars, then yeah, they need it. But no, that's not the point. Even if it was just cars like the pretend BMW, or I think I saw one of the Le Mans prototype old school Audi mock-ups in here as well. If it was just cars like this, you know, cars that pretend to be other cars but aren't, then it would be perfectly fine. Just have a roster of fictional... Burnout Paradise. Split Second, you know, there's a lot of games that have cars that aren't real cars, but they're still fun. That was true. Wait, did I lap somebody? Oh no, oh fuck. Oh my god. Okay, final lap. Oh, this is gonna be sketchy as fuck. Okay, let's... No, this could be... If I can manage to hold on to this, I'll give him the outside line, but it won't matter because he's getting into the zone and he's gonna slow down. That's a little bit of a thing. The AI does things that it's not necessarily has. It's not quite good AI. So Jean-Eric Verne won the race. Jean-Eric Verne won the race. God, that was like this press conference question to Juan Pablo Montoya.
Rising number one of Formula One wonders, should Juan only win one Formula One year? Would Juan want to have won that one in round one, Juan?
Well, Mark Goosens, Tom Coronel, Chris Norton, which really sounds like a wrestling name to me. Wasn't there Chris, or was it a Christopher Norton? I am sure there was Chris Norton. Then there's us in 5th. Matt Cowley, Mats Ho, Natasha Klein, Louis Schlesser, Romain Hancock. Well, however you speak. Michela Rasmussen and Eric Dowd. Well, and the championship is exactly this because it was just one race. Oh, I'm curious about this one. In race. During the race. Not quite during the qualifying, but during the race. This could be chaotic. But yeah, to get back to it, they have a ton of licenses. And I am actually surprised that they have Jacques Villeneuve in the game, because even back in the day, during the Formula 1 games, when he was most relevant, being a driver for Williams, he did not... I don't remember. Either he didn't give the developers the rights to use him in the games, so you would neither have his face or his name, or he wanted a whole lot of money for it. If he wanted a whole lot of money for it, then I can't imagine that it was a different case here, so... I don't know how much Zero Games Studio has paid for the licenses alone. You have the Ligier cars, the Renault, you got an Opel Calibra DTM, an Alfa Romeo. I don't know if the Formula 4 cars are legitimate ones, but there's the Brabhams and Minardi's that isn't Arrows in this one as well? I'm not sure, but definitely Brabham and Minardi for the 90s Formula 1. Could be that an Arrows was there as well. And oh yeah, Peugeot. Peugeot with their 2023 hypercar. I think 24 as well. And racetracks. I don't know if the Navarra circuit that we were at before was wheel racing circuit. God. I don't think it was, but it could be that it was. But even if that one wasn't, a big amount of tracks in this game are real-life racetracks. Going all the way to Jarama and the Motorsport Arena Oschersleben in Germany. A whole lot. And I don't know if it was necessary to have all of these licenses, because according to the post-mortem it also kind of put them into a difficult situation. That's like, when I read the post-mortem that they released for this game, there was so many things where I was wondering to myself, was that necessary? Did you really need to hire somebody to make an original soundtrack for this game? A good soundtrack, no doubt. There's good songs on it. I mean, I have them deactivated while I play, but I'll have them play in the background to a less cheapened effect than how they do it in the game, which... throwing shade. But the question is, was it necessary? New Stock Grand Prix, for example, has, I think, licensed music? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, that cost me a lot of positions, and it wasn't even my mistake. I completely lost the point. Where was I? Right, New Stock Grand Prix has licensed music, but it's matching, you know, and I think that's another issue of this game. The music, when I first heard it, I actually thought to have been licensed music, because there's so much different sounding stuff that it really sounds like they went through a music library, where like, I like this and I like that. But, you know, you could use licensed music, save some money, and then that's that. But I do feel, reading through the post-mortem, like they had big hopes for this one. And according to them, and I gotta say it like this because obviously I don't know how accurate it is, according to them, the people that were supposed to help them with the AI kind of dropped them or something the like, and so they were stuck with what they had, which makes me wonder, could they have had a chance to ask to delay the game? Oh, whoa, that was something behind there. Could there have been a chance to delay the game? Because I think if they could have had the chance, that might have been a good idea. Like WrestleQuest, I think, was the game. One day before the actual release, they found a really big bug in their game. And because they didn't want people's first impression of the game to be a game-breaking bug that can completely corrupt your save file, they delayed the game and tried to iron out any of these problems that they could still find, and then release it in a state where it is good, you know? And I think that's one of the problems of this game. Upon release, the AI was a mess. Well, let's say it like this. Oh, is he gonna do it? No, you see, nowadays, there's been some slight fixes, I think. Because it feels like nowadays they at least acknowledge you, I was just about to say. Thank you, Tom Coronel, at least virtual Tom Coronel, for completely rendering my point pointless. Oh, and now my headphones are bugging. Ah, there we go. Bit of a... Oh my... Why is this one... I swear, the car that I use is the slowest one. Why is this the Abarth 500? Ow. So slow. There is no mechanical... Whoa. There's no mechanical failures in this game, so it can't be anything like that. It's just... it would be useful if the game told you who was driving what car. I can oh, this gaggle of cars. That could be so good if they crashed and were closer. Okay, so one point of my head tries to continue thinking about Chris Norton. Ow. Yeah. I swear this had nothing to do with me thinking about something else. Oh my god. At least we're still 7th. Somehow not in last place in the slowest. This is... one of the things that I try to do is prove a point, which is that the AI in this game is not quite good. Which I see a little bit proven by the fact that most likely I'm gonna finish this race in 7th place, despite driving this banana of a car. From this angle it kinda looks like a banana, doesn't it? At least in this yellow color scheme. Like, you could put on an ending there that goes up a little bit and it would look... I think it looks a bit like a banana. More than a potato, really. But here we go, 7th place. Worse than before, but still not horrible. And in the championship we're now in 6th. Far away from the leading cars, but that's not the ambition. As we're getting killed there behind this screen. What the that's not the track that I picked. That's absolutely not the track that I picked. Oh, this is gonna be a massacre. Oh, this is... I shouldn't even bother with the qualifying on this one. Okay, you get to see just how horrible this little car is. Oh my... I picked the drift circuit. I might have shown it in the intro. This car on the This car on the drift circuit downright slaughters everyone else. But the speedway... 7 laps. It's even the 7 laps. I specifically gave this race more laps than the others because it's shorter. Because the drift circuit is ridiculously short. Look at it go. Oh my god. Yeah, that's at least you get a little benchmark that I'm not bullshitting when I say that this is the slowest car in this game. Oh my god. See, what I planned to happen, what I planned to do, was for this to be the Flagstaff drift track. Because I thought to myself, that's gonna be fun. You're gonna have the Flagstaff drift track in this tournament, in this championship, and you're gonna end up with 1 victory in this thing, and people can watch it and be like, holy shit, the AI drift track is about somewhere back there, I think, or here. You know, and people could be like, oh wow, the AI really is quite something in this game. To be able to win a race in this car. And as I probably said, I was bored and I tried, and you can win a race on the drift track of the Flagstaff Speedway only driving in reverse in this car. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get murdered soon. Unless they'll drive past me. Jeez! I'm a prophet. Okay, we're gonna stay on the ideal racing line and see what happens. This is kind of the thing that I'm talking about. I feel like in most other racing games, when you're on the ideal racing line and the AI decides to pass you, they would make sure to not do it in a Kevin Estre way.
No, Estre had no right to be down the inside there.
You know, if I can't be a factor in this race, maybe I can be a problem. Oh, how the heck did that one flip? Maybe I can be a problem. Oh my god! Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, come on. I feel like I should use one of the cockpit cameras so I don't get motion sickness. Wow! Okay. Okay. I've decided I'm going to be a problem.
I mean, I think if we could make it a figure eight, it'd be perfect. It would absolutely be perfect here. It'd be better than what we got.
I feel like I'm phasing through them. Oh, you. Oh my god. Murder on the racetrack. Ow, that was somehow more violent. Okay, what are you gonna do? Oh, landing on the wheels as far as I can tell. Ooh, my god. The concussion 500. Oh, some of those cars are lifting off like it's driven. I don't know if the race is already finished at this point. It might have. Oh, look at him go. And you. Oh, this one as well. I think the race might be finished, but I'm not sure. Now we got a big one in turn 2. This... You know, I sometimes, more for myself, but I can make videos out of it, probably, do a little... science. You know, and testing out, like, which car is the quickest. I'm also now wanting to check out... What the fuck was that? Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god. Oh no, another one. Oh, that could have gone worse than it did. No, I was apparently only a few of cars in this game have a handbrake. And I want to figure out which do. So far I found 2. And now I also kind of want to find out which car is the best ramp. Because this is a surprisingly decent car to ramp the other vehicles with. But there's cars that are much more ramp-like in shape, so... Maybe there's better ramp cars than that. Yeah, at least even if I'm not being able to do a nice result, I made my own fun. Okay, take me out. So, no points gained. At least one. We're in 8th now. That was actually... oh, and that was actually fun. Race 4 of 9, Kuwait North Circuit. This could be tricky. Let's go back to this one. This could be tricky. Because... well, I got 1 lap to take you through. I think. If it says 1 lap, does it... it's not counting this one, though. Right? I never really quite figured. No, it doesn't. Oh, but I just noticed this recently. Look at how erratic the timers are. Both of them. They are shivering. And I have no idea how that came to be, or how that would be fixed. I'm thinking that if you had, like, made it so they had a different point to be fixed to? I don't know. I am not a game developer. But I don't think that's how it's supposed to look. Matter of fact, the first time I noticed it again earlier today, I was so distracted. I mean, it looks petrified. It looks like the timer is scared. The timer in Majora's Mask should have looked like this. Shivering as it counts down to the moon crashing into the earth. You see, it's so distracting that I forgot to talk about where I think the AI is gonna have problems on this track. This straight, obviously, they're gonna pull away. And how? Oh boy, are they gonna pull away. No chance. Then here they might slow down a lot. Going into this one where they could go fast, but this might prove tricky for them. This whole segment as well as this turn. I mean, look at how long this one is. It's still going, still going, still going. Now we go into a right-hander. I think the AI is gonna have a problem with that. Problems. I think the AI collectively is gonna have a problem with this one. And then here you have all of these little left, right, left, right. And voila. Let's see what the lap time is gonna be. If it's gonna be anything worse. Yeah, 7th. That's something. God, all of these cars look so much faster than me. And they are. Okay, what do I do? Do I move out of the way or try? I try. Bumper drafting. I should have picked another one. Oh, now he's gonna kill me. Okay, maybe it's not gonna be as useful as I thought. Sometimes the AI decides to be surprisingly competent in this game. Usually it's when I don't need it. Oh, can I? Oh no. Okay, maybe. Oh, this is sketchy. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get caught. Or at least caught out by one of the curbs. Jesus. You see, the bumper draft strategy is 2-in-1. For one, they give you a push and you drive faster. But for two, you're also blocking them, which also helps. And it's the only thing that I can do to defend my position against. I cannot say your name without it sounding like I'm insulting you. I am sorry, sir. Oh my, I'm not getting past the wrestling references here. That's what I wanted to say before. I think Chris Norton was that the tag team partner of James Storm and TNA as the America's Most Wanted. And then he came to WWE and they called him Braden Walker and he did knock jokes. Number 2. I will now call this bumper drafting with Matsuho a hoe train. Chances are I'm gonna get careless and I'm gonna lose 6th position. And how far away is that? That could work. If I do lose 6th place, I might be far enough ahead to finish 7th. Emphasis on might. Is he far enough away? I mean, he's not gonna be by the end of this. Oh my god, this is scary. Because this high of a speed from an AI car, if he... Wait. Oh, that's something fun. Advertising phone callers. I don't know how often that might have happened already and I didn't hear it. Oh, and we're getting right back into a battle here. But, can I mean, number 1, that was annoying phone call. Probably just people who want to scam you out of your money. Or maybe it's people who are calling and pretending to be me to try and scam my mom. Could be anything. Oh no, that's exactly what I was worried about. Getting a hit in the wrong spot is gonna mess you up big time. Oh no, no, don't you dare. Oh my god, no. Final lap. It's a little bit ridiculous though, isn't it? This right now is actually a bit of an intense race to me. Because I gotta make sure not to make a mistake here, so I can remain in front. And if I manage to get this done, how is the abarts? You saw it pull away on the oval. Why is the AI so shit anywhere else? Oh my god, and there's another one coming. While I lap this one, this guy's gonna lap him. Don't you murder me. Oh, don't you murder me. Oh, imagine if I could have done a Vern train into the finish line with more speed, but now it's... Oh, the final stretch. Oh my god, is it enough? It is. It is. That was amazing. That was the most intense race I ever had in this game. And like I said, I've played it since it's been released. Okay, is this the race or the champion? 6th, I think that's the... Okay, championship standings. Oh, we're even in a battle with him for the positions here. 7th, 6th. Okay, that's not bad. It could have been a lot better if the game didn't screw me over and change the drift track of Flagstaff into the oval, but... Oh, this is gonna be something. A little context for you. When I first wanted to try how the AI would... What's the word I'm looking for? Fair? Compared to this one. On a track where the game says that it's unsuitable to drive one of the faster cars on. I was driving on this one. And somehow I ended up in a battle with a pretend Lola LMP1 car and a pretend, not even the pretend, and the legitimate Peugeot. Somehow they were slower here to a point where I was able to get past both of them. without doing this bullshit. And somehow, all of that meant that I had an okay finish. And then I started to think, what if I do a championship like this? I'm sure I'm not going to win it, but what if, you know? What if the AI is so broken that even in the slowest car in this game, on racetracks where the AI is disadvantaged, what if I could be in the top 3? Now I'm kinda giving up on that plan, but I am already kinda thinking, what if I use a slightly faster car? Like I said, I made a spreadsheet with all of the cars in the game and their speed. I even kind of sorted it into the different classes, so I could see which car in which class is also the fastest of its own class and all that. And I could take the next faster car, 3rd place, that's ridiculous, and see just how much slow what's the slowest car you can drive to still be in the top 3, I think would be what I'm trying to figure out. 3rd place. This is ridiculous. 3rd place. I'm gonna get murdered right from the get-go, I'm telling you. Unless... Oh no, I'm gonna get murdered. Or not. Cheeky move. Oh, very cheeky move. And it didn't quite. Wow, that was close. Pretty sure the AI thought about bumping into me again there. Oh, there it is. At some of these turns, they slow down a lot. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh no, that was bad. Ah, there it goes. That could have been amazing. Oh, I'm already writing it off. The possible 3rd place on this track. That was... It could have been something. No, I was distracted. No, flies on this. Jesus Christ! Everyone is conspiring against me here. But maybe if I can play my cards right, I say as I immediately mess this one up. Oh, but look at how... Somehow this one Lamar car is not pulling away as much as I would expect it to. And neither is Tom Coronel, actually. I mean, probably enough to be gone sooner rather than later, but... Oh, imagine if that could have been a 3rd place. I would have flipped. And I don't have a face camera or anything, so I can downright claim that I would do a flip. Because, who are you to tell me that I didn't? Who are you to doubt me if I would say that I did? I learned that from the Nürburgring Endurance series, and I don't mean the one that's still going. I mean the one that tried to take over all of the stuff that they had built up. All the blood, sweat, and tears, essentially. Just scooting right in there and being like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna do this now and you can F off. That's still one of my favorite stories. I want to make a video on it. Because they kind of made a claim and showed no receipts for that claim of people having conspired against them. And upon being asked for them, because they claimed to have the receipts, but they didn't show any. And upon being asked their statement essentially was that they understand that doubt is human nature, but in those cases, the people that are in doubt should substantiate and prove their doubt. And they do not see themselves in a required position to actually show any evidence. So they doubt that things were not a conspiracy, but didn't go by the same thing. You get what I mean? It was a mess, but I kind of loved it. I love the statement to make, to say, if you think that I'm lying, then tell me why I would lie and prove that I am lying. Oh my god, now my screen wants to turn off? I love it that it does that sometimes. Just a big block right in front of everything that you do, telling you, hey, I'm gonna turn off in a few seconds unless you press OK. Yeah, that's definitely something I want. And I don't know how I turned it off. Is it a big telling sign of how grand? I mean, I did it in GTR 2 as well, right? When I played GTR 2, I talked about a lot of other things other than GTR 2 while there was nothing else going on. But it feels different here. I mean, and like I said, the Opel Calibra is in this game. The very car that I drove in the GTR 2 video is in this game. But it feels a little bit different. Because this game, shockingly enough, is not GTR 2. And, oh, we actually passed. Oh, we're tied in points now. That's fun. And hopefully the next track isn't gonna... Oh, this. Bourbonnais Short. Race 6 of 9. So, 2 more after this one. Okay, let's have a look at it in the qualifying. Let's have a look. This could be a problem for the AI. This here... Oh my god, this is a problem for me. It even makes my voice crack a little. This is a problem. Oh my, yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. Oh, I can see the AI having problems here a little. Which is good for us. Problems for the AI means we have some chances. I mean, there's, I think, how am I 6th? How am I 3rd on the other track and 6th here? Sometimes the qualifying in this game feels also a little bullshit, gotta say. Like, you saw how the other cars were able to drive on the longer track before, and that was somehow a 3rd, and here's it's a 6th. Oh, and we're far away from a championship, not championship rival. Okay, I don't think we have to worry as much here. Exactly, because right there. Oh my god, it's just enough. Oh no, don't shoot there. Oh my god, no, don't. What the hell are you doing? I hope the game won't mind. It kinda didn't. Okay, so here's something I'm wondering about. How cheeky can I get without the game calling it a punishable offense? Oh, this was not good. When it wouldn't even be good if it was the last lap, which it almost is. Oh, this is good. Whoopsie daisy. Well, I mean, I had to avoid this car. had no choice. I didn't cut the track, I avoided an accident. And the phone is ringing again. I rather pause. Because right now I do have it in the background, I know, but I rather pause because in theory it would mean that I can cut this out. You know, I sometimes wish these guys just wouldn't make these calls, because I do not have a legitimate interest to getting scammed. Not a legitimate interest of mine. Neither if the game does it, nor if some rando with their phone does it. Wait, it's the oh my god! I didn't even... It didn't even quite click with me that we were... third. Cheeky, but I'll take it. 10 points on the board. 6th place now. 4 places away. 4 points from Matt Cowley, who we're not gonna get. That's... that's good. Oh, and this could be another one. This could be another one that's gonna be good. Maybe. But I'm gonna be confident here. Because the AI might have problems here that we can take advantage of. And hairpins, the AI especially seems to hate. And there's 2 of them. Back-to-back hairpins. So that could be useful. Then we could maybe get through here a lot better than the AI does. Maybe be able to make a move through here if we can get the inside, I guess. And then it depends, because it could be that the AI is going to slow down here. So if they do slow down there, then could be good. Could be a good one. I feel like having the left side, the inside line towards the first hairpin. God, English is a difficult language. No wonder I can't speak it. Hairpin. It's gonna be useful. Oh, that's not where I want to be. Oh, he's next to me. Okay, so maybe not try and get the inside. Okay, maybe try and get the inside line then. Not because I wanted to, but because I was pushed to it. Gonna get murdered at some point, I just know it. Because even if this right now looks good, now it won't. Oh, but keep the inside line. Wait, this downright looked as though this car was aiming for me.
Just set the fastest lap time.
Yeah. How? Is it within my options? I thought I heard the phone again. I have never tried this on this track. The drift track, yeah, because it was ridiculous, and it's almost a joke of a track, and I don't think there's any event in the career mode even that uses it. But is there a legitimate track in this game that is even used in the career mode?
You just set the fastest lap time.
Twice in a row the fastest lap time even. Is there a legitimate racetrack used in the career mode that this car can win on? I didn't know that. If this works, I'm actually going to claim to do a backflip. I'm probably not going to do one, or I'm going to claim that I have done one. But, holy shit, this looks good.
You just set the fastest lap time.
And the fastest lap time again. Oh, now we gotta get past the other yellow potato. I would be like, maybe he can slow down the other car, but the AI is actually very careful when it comes to passing the other AIs. Not when it comes to passing the human player, that's kind of a mean thing. Yep, already gotten past. I am kinda speechless. And I am sure I'm still in a... Hang on. I'm still in a range to jinx it. It's still very well possible that I can jinx it. Completely mess this up. But right about now, this is a lot, and I mean a lot better than I dreamed of it being. I thought that, well, okay, you can win a race with this car on the drift track because it's a... I would essentially say a meme, but... This is a legit track, and we won! And we even got the fastest lap. I wanted to win at least one race when I do this. And I actually did. Holy shit. Oh, with the, we've now passed Matt Cowley. But now I think that was the 8th. So now comes the... No, that wasn't. Now's the 8th. Look at how tiny this track is. Look at the map here. This... Oh, the map has a funny little bug, by the way. I'm gonna show you right now. No, in a second. I'm gonna do this lap legitimately. And then I can show you. If it's gonna work, but it probably should. I don't know, I feel like bugs should be fixable. But again, I am not a game developer. So I don't know how much time and effort it would cost to fix it. Okay, 5th. Now, you can see the map of the track here, right? And you have this arrow that's us, and it's a very nice big arrow, very visible. Now, if we go to the settings and the HUD, placement indicator, size minimum. Oh, we cannot change this now. Oh, what? Oh, is this a different? Oh, so hang on. So I'll have to finish this, because while this here does say next step, which would indicate to me, yeah, I finished one lap of qualifying, I'm happy, let's do the next thing. If I do this, it's essentially gonna completely ignore that I drove a lap. It's skip qualifying, essentially. And the thing that I wanted to show... Okay, so this doesn't just look different, it is different. That's somehow an interesting discovery to me. Also, there's a chunk of the map missing. On one hand, I want to focus on the race to maybe get a good result out of it, but on the other hand, no harm. So, let's... You see how it looks here. You have the dots, you have the arrow, the map, and the whole thing there. Now, if you go in the settings, HUD, there we go. Minimap type. I do like the close minimap. I mean, look at it. It's nice, right? You see a close picture of the area, you see the dots of the other cars a lot closer to you. Maybe if you drove in the NASCAR thing, you could use this as a spotter indicator-ish thing. But if you went to the map now, the dots are tiny, and the arrow is tiny. Because I think whatever you see here is just a bigger version of what you have there. So if you have this map setting with the tiny little cars and the tiny little arrow, then it's gonna have them. And I'm gonna be honest, it makes it a little bit trickier to figure out where you are in the big scale of the map, if you look at this, rather than the other thing. Oh, what the fuck happened with you? Where did Vern come from? Oh, he's not getting slowed down by dirt. That's fair. Sure thing. I'm actually kind of curious, because in the post-mortem of the game they said that they used to consider adding a rally mode, which the circuit we were just on does seem to have some rallycross sections, which does make me wonder if there was supposed to be a rallycross stage in this game. And there is one car that's supposed to look a bit like the blue and yellow rally Subaru, Richard Burns, Colin McRae in that. And I can't help but wonder if those are like relics of that. And also, I kind of wish they did have the rally. What is going on with Vern? Oh, don't you murder me now because you suck at driving on this track for some reason. Not the real Jorvik Vern. Real Jorvik Vern is multi-time Formula E champion, I think, at least once. He's good. I don't know what his AI car version's problem is. Is he going too fast through this one? Oh no, now he doesn't have any problems. I think he might have been going too fast. You know, kind of losing track of where he's supposed to be and then having to improvise. 5th. Okay, so Mark Goosens, Chris Norton, and Tom Coronel. And we're still 5th. Probably Matt Cowley is gonna get us in the last... Wait. That's definitely also not what I picked. Oh, great. So, the lap count should be the same. I picked this track, yes, because somehow this track is also listed as unsuitable for the fastest race cars. But I had it in reverse. So this would have been the first corner, and this other thing would have been the last one. I had it counterclockwise. This is not counterclockwise, so at least twice the game has decided to mess with me now. That's fun. I don't know if this is a real racetrack. I kinda like it. And it's gonna be a mess. But I do think that I picked for there to be fewer laps on this one because it's a bigger track. Oh, now you see it here as well, a tiny little arrow. Whoops. The tiny little arrow. Am I? No. The game had this before as well, where I drove the qualifying and I was 11th in the end, but it showed me as first. Might even have been on this very track, so... No. This looks amazing, and I would absolutely lose my shit. But that's no way. No way that's true. 11th. I'm saying... 11th. 4th. Well, you see? It wasn't true in it. I sometimes feel as though the game is like, oh, wait. Fuck, he's in a slower car. Everybody else is faster. 45 seconds. Yeah, at least 4th. Only one less lap? Yeah, because I considered that if this was going the other way around, the AI would have more issues. And 4 laps do open up the possibilities a bit for me to... do more. This one doesn't. This one is just gonna get me murdered. Thing is, I do not wanna do the same thing I did in Flagstaff. I have a slower car I'm allowed to take. I make the rules, right? And I say it's okay for me to be creative with the track. Take a bit of a rallycross route, if you will. You know, but I don't want to do the Flagstaff thing and just write this race off and do stupid bullshit. Because I probably need the points. if I'm going in here and only finish 12th, I'm gonna miss out on a lot of points, and I might even end up behind Matsuo again. You know, I'm happy that I'm on 5th, it was, I think it was 5th. I'm happy that I'm suddenly there. And if I was to throw this away now by just giving up this race, I might also not be 5th. That's kind of my mindset right now. If the game is messing with me on this track, then that's gonna have to be okay. This kind of looks like it's some desert highway, so I'm not sure if it's a real track or not. It gives me Willow Springs vibes a little. Oh, that was nice. That was amazing. Granted, I don't know if I would drive faster if I had manual gear shifting. This is all stuff that I would have to check. On the other hand, this game is... I'm confident that maybe it could also be that I release this video a day later to make sure whether or not they did. But I'm confident that on the day of release of this game, on the 1 year anniversary, I make this video for the 1 year anniversary of this game. And I'm sure that the devs are probably not going to do much of anything. I bought this game in the Steam Summer Sale because it was cheaper than it was ever before, and the devs didn't bother to talk about it. So, on one hand, I kind of think about trying some things with this game. Like, for example, what's the slowest car to still be in the top 3? Or other things, maybe. But on the other hand, I'm also thinking I might be the only person who has content plans for Hot Lap Racing. But maybe I will. Maybe this game is gonna be like the KO of racing games, where I feel somehow weirdly drawn towards making videos for it, even if it isn't all that fun. But this was fun. This was fun, and I'm in 5th. Look, if you look at the other half of the leaderboard, I am nowhere to be seen because I am in the other half. There's 12 drivers in 1, and I'm on 5th, in the slowest car. And that's like the point that I wanted to make as well. I mean, it sounds so big to say that there was a point that I wanted to make, but the AI in this needed work. I just now realized that Mike Goosens and Jarek Verne are tied in points, so we have 2 winners actually. And if we have 2 winners, it means for me that Chris Norton is 2nd, Tom Coronel is 3rd, which means that I am actually 4th. And now, no, let's not go with that, but the AI in this game, I think if it had proper AI, good AI, and not even, it doesn't have to be adaptive or whatnot, just good, AI that reacts towards you, AI that is able to drive on racetracks in a proper way. Then this game might have actually been better received than it was. Oh, I have the sound turned off while I play, so this is a very awkward type of scene without music. Oh, what do I even say? I have no idea how to end videos still. But like, this was a birthday thing for Hot Lap Racing. Even if nobody else cared, I did something for this game. I didn't intend for this to become the second longest video on my channel, so I'll try to keep the closing words short. Hot Lap Racing as a game was an unfortunate disappointment to me, but I still wanted to do something for its 1 year anniversary that isn't just to spit on it and leave it in the dust where its own developers seem to have left it. My original plan was actually to make a review or retrospective of the game and my experience with it, having bought it on launch day on the Switch via pre-order. Something I rarely do for games. But I wasn't confident I could find the right words in time for July 16th. It's still very much an option for me, and I might do it, but I knew it'd be very stressful for me if I tried. That being said though, using the game's own shortcomings to try and create a challenge was fun. And who knows, maybe I will come back with that spreadsheet of mine to check which slow car is just fast enough to constantly be in the top 3. So, crazy as it may be for a game one Steam review fittingly described as offensively inoffensive, I have plans for Hot Lap Racing, and who knows, I could stake a claim to being the only channel to do so.
That is a sport car. You have to drive her like a sport car. Try changing on 5,000 RPM, not 2.